For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday,
a beautiful skyline in the colossal Renaissance Center. We're coming to you live from the Motor City. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Hawks, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Indiana, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And now Indiana's starting group. Will Barton is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And for the Pistons, Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duarte in at the 3 spot. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Also, Kelly Olynyk out there. Cunningham is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. He's covered by Bagley. Indiana. Again missing. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. And the Pacers making a change here. Bridges is checked in.
Miles Bridges.
Indiana leading. Outside Burks from deep three-point range. The long distance three is buried. Burks has got 6 points in the quarter.
Ooh, that was far away. Alec made it look easy from deep. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Pistons dancing. The dance team. Make some noise, fans.
23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Davis, the pass to Murray. And stolen by Bey. Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Bey touched it last. 9 seconds left in the first half. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got R.J. Barrett. Will Barton is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Mitchell Robinson.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming
from deep. Shot by Duarte, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
They've got Kelly Olynyk, Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Duarte in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Cunningham. Drained it for 2 points. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
From deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1:46 left in the fourth. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pistons shooting the ball at 43% from the field.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Chris Paul.
Boy, it was amazing, the level of chaos he calls. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that help demoralize his opponent.
Indiana dominating the game. Buries it down low.
Yeah. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Robinson. Valentine comes in for Barrett. Smart's checked in for Barton. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Jackson. And the Pistons call time here. They're down by 25. There's 18 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. From deep. No good. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.